I have a lot about Gabi. So Gabi came to us actually a couple years ago and played with us as a second-year 14. And kind of an interesting sequence of events. Her team that she was playing for that year was going to age up, and she was going to stay down in 14s. And her dad was looking for a team. Found out we were looking for a player, and this was extremely late in our first year 14U season. We went over to a tournament in Columbus, Ohio, and they were there as well. And we decided to watch her play and just kind of sit back and watch, because you always hear people say, you know, what tangible things they have or whatever, but then you want to see it live on the field. And so we sat and we watched the game, and we knew right away it was a big deal. She was extremely fast. She was a very good teammate. She was loud in the field. Morgan wants to tell me something, so hang on.
There's a whole nother guy over there, and they have tools out there, and they're messing with the sprinklers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Apparently someone's messing with my sprinklers. I guess I'll get a giggle out of that, and that's worth it. So we knew right away that she was a good athlete. We didn't know anything outside of that at that point. We got her to a tryout, and she blew it away. She is just blazing fast. Still learning the game, right? So she's learning the game at a very high rate. Understands how good she can be. Very humble. And just a ball of fire. And if you've ever met Gabi, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So a little bit about Gabi in the classroom. She has a 4.5 GPA, taking a lot of AP classes and honor classes. Honor roll student throughout her freshman year and sophomore year. She will be invited to the National Honor Society this year. She's a sophomore. She's one of our 2022s, like Indy last night. So she will be invited to the National Honor Society very soon. Just meeting the junior qualification, which won't be a problem for her. She was extremely disappointed when they canceled all of the ACT and SAT tests. She was scheduled to take it. It's now rescheduled for July. And I know she'll blow that out of the water. She is an excellent student, puts in the work, does not like to get anything below an A. I don't know. I don't know if she's ever had one. So something impressive about this kid that we found, and it's hard to wrap your mind around at first when you see her. Gabi is petite, right? She's 4'11", and she is a spark plug. And when I say spark plug, I mean she holds 4 world records for powerlifting. And this isn't for her age group. This is for her weight class, right? So this kid squatted over 300 pounds. I think 303 is what she listed when she told me the other day. So she is 114 pounds. So you're 114 pounds and you lift almost 3 times your weight. That's pretty impressive. And I think she holds a bunch of other records in deadlift and bench as well. Just a awesome kid, and you see her put in the work in the classroom, put work in the weight room, and then you come and she puts work in for softball. I mean, this kid is going to be very special. And I think as she starts to look at her list of schools that she wants to go to, she's going to have quite a list to look at, and then she's going to have to decide what she wants to do professionally to help narrow that school list down. And I have no doubt in my mind she will pick the right school. I talked a little bit about Gabi before she joined our team. That year we had her second year 14s was just amazing. I think she'll tell you she stole so many bases. It was crazy. And was well on her way this year to that again, and had an injury at Indiana Wesleyan. She popped her ACL, and I can tell you, I know it affected her a lot. I know it affected her parents, and it affected the coaching staff as well. We were absolutely devastated for her. And I can tell you, we saw her after that over in Ohio when we were playing in the Fall Outlaw. She came over to watch us play, and it was so awesome. She had the best attitude as she was going through it. And just amazing to watch her go through this. And she's on the backside of that surgery now. And she is, I believe she's ahead of schedule, which doesn't surprise me for a kid with her work ethic. Balancing the rehab with with not pushing too hard, right? And this kid's been through some adversity. This is a big deal, and not all kids can recover or have the right mindset. She is doing amazing, and she informed us she can still beat BW in a foot race. She said she could beat him hopping, I believe, and I actually believe that. She is extremely fast, and I can't wait to get this kid back on the field. She's going to light some heads up this summer. If we get a chance to get on that field and play, you're going to see some speed that is rare, and you're going to get to see something you can't coach, which is speed. Now with Gabi, she's going to continue to get faster because that technique's going to continue to get perfected. The explosion out of the box, the release off the bag, and when she starts to get on top of that, even more than she already has, you're going to see numbers start to stack up. And I'm not talking about her softball numbers because she only played a few games this fall, so I'm not going to put that out there. But I can tell you, this kid knows if she can get that ball on the ground twice, if it can hop twice, you're going to have a hard time throwing her out at first base. And we've seen it time and time again, and she makes that happen. Now she's working on her game. Coming into this fall, she was starting to work on the power slap, which I talked to you a little bit about with Ella. So she understands it can't just all be short. But that speed puts pressure on people, and pressure makes people make mistakes, and she's got God-given ability that some of us don't have. So happy that she's part of our team. So happy to be one of her coaches, right? Because she brings a different perspective from us. And the sacrifice that she makes, along with a couple other ones that travel from distance, which I didn't miss in that with Jaden, and I should have, but some of these kids are not traveling from the other side of Indianapolis. Some of these kids are traveling from an hour away if it's Noblesville, or 2 hours away, or 2.5 hours if it's Evansville. And this kid travels and doesn't miss practice, right? So this kid travels from over by Cincinnati, and she's at practice, and she's there. And again, I can't wait to get her back on the field. Gabi, we're thinking about you. Hope that Zoom meeting helped you a little bit. Get to see your teammates. It's been a while since I don't think we've seen you since January at the Christmas party. Really appreciate everything you do for yourself and for this team, and we'll see you soon. Everybody getting late in the day here, but if you get a chance, take a walk, get some of that sun on your face.